touching heart and transforming lives. Namaskar. I am Smriti Kumari Yadav, the mentor of Team 360 organization. The organization has decided to create a playlist on the topic of how to study smart and effectively. And this video is the introduction part of that playlist. So, why did this organization has decided to create this playlist? The main reason behind that is that as we all know that most of our life we spend our most of the time on studying or simply learning. In fact, our whole life is all about learning. Learning about the whole world, learning about the whole universe, learning things that are around us, learning to manage the situations around us. But most importantly, life is all about learning ourselves. And as learning or studying is such a profound topic, we wanted to create a playlist which could help all the students and all the learners out there to learn, to go through this journey of learning very smoothly with minimum resistance. We have seen that the students now, from teenagers, adults, we all are suffering or we all are dealing with anxiety, stress, academic troubles or academic performance pressure, all of that. Why are we dealing with all of these problems? Maybe because we do not know the process of learning in a very smooth way. So how do we know that? How do we carry this journey of learning very smoothly? To be very honest, it is not a simple topic. It is not something that you can just look at a video and you will just know it. How do we study smoothly or how to study effectively and smart just by looking a video? You cannot do that. For that, it requires a lot of effort. But trust me, all that effort is worth it because most of our life we are going to spend on learning and studying. So we should do it in a way that it should have minimum of resistance. For that, this video or this playlist, we are just trying to create a system or to create a few tips which can help you to understand yourself so that you will be able to create a system for yourself that is applicable to you. Because I cannot tell you what you should do because what the tricks and the tips that is helpful for me might not be helpful for you. The tips that are best for me is not going to be best for all of you out there. It is going to be different because we individuals are different and unique in our own way. Our brain loops, our learning styles, our nature, all these things are different. So I cannot tell you what or how you should study. You should have to figure it out by yourself. And the main purpose of this video is to make you understand who you are so that you can be able to create that system of learning in a very smooth way for yourself. It is just a small guide to understand how the human body works, how the whole mind or the brain works, so that you could be able to use all of that information to create and to use all the tricks and tips in your own way to create a system of learning with minimum resistance and make learning a game. Simply make learning a game. Work hard. We all have heard that word, right? We all have heard that we should work hard. But I personally think that we should rather work smart. So what is the difference between working hard and working smart? There is no large difference in that. They are not even different. In fact, working hard is just a part of working smart. Because working hard requires you to give all your best to a particular project. Whereas working smart means giving all your effort to a project in the right direction. Because if we are giving all our effort in a project but in a wrong direction, then we are never gonna get that appropriate or optimum result that we deserve. So for that we have to understand how to study smart, not hard. Why do we want someone else to tell us what we can do? Why do we want someone else to tell us that you can do it? Why do we want that? Why do we even need someone else to guide us or motivate us every single day? Why do we need a video to tell us that we can do something? We should be able to understand that we are able to do that. Why should we need anybody else? Why should we need motivation? Have we ever thought of that? So what I believe is that it is because of the lack of understanding of who we are. That is why we need someone else to tell us what we can do or what we cannot do. Because we do not know ourselves who we are. So we take all the tips and tricks from someone else who might not even know us and try to follow that and then get depressed or get anxieties issues, which is very wrong. And through this playlist I would encourage you all not to follow all the tricks and tricks that I might provide you. In fact, you should be able to understand yourself. One thing that I want to make it clear to all of you guys is that this video or this playlist is not a motivational video or motivational playlist. In fact, you should not just blindly follow all the tips or anything that I say without using your own opinion. If you do not like something, you should comment down below, and you should understand that the things that are best for me or the best for 10 other people might not work for you, because we are different. And for that, I genuinely request you all to understand who you really are, who we really are, so that we can be able to do things the way we like it, the way we prefer it to do, not follow someone else blindly. Now, coming back to the main topic, study. We really have to understand the whole process of studying. Why do we really need to study? Why do we really need to spend most of our time on studying or learning? What is this education system really all about? It is not something that I am going to tell you. It is something that you have to figure it out. Because it will be different from person to person. What studying means to them will be different from person to person. The purpose of studying for me is different from the purpose of studying from someone else. The one thing that we all should be clear is that studying is different from person to person, and how you are going to study should be your own unique way. And you should be able to create that system for yourself by understanding who you are. And how we are going to do that is, or how we are going to help you to do that is, we are going to talk about studying. Studying itself is a profound subject. We are profound thing to do. I cannot put it in a small box and tell you the 5 things to do and you will have a great studying experience. No, it is a journey, it is a process. It is not only about the study session itself, it is about your energy levels, it is about your hormones levels, it is about your diet, it is about your lifestyle activities, it is about the topic itself that you are going to learn, it is about the purpose, it is about your intention, it is about lot of things that comes together to create that studying experience with minimum resistance and maximum result. For that, we are going to discuss about the things before studying, things that you need to consider during the study breaks, things that you need to consider like diet, like the location of where you are studying, the time when you are studying, the learning style that you have, the nature that you have, so that are you an extrovert? Do you like group studying or do you like reading alone? Whether you like studying in the morning or whether you like studying in the evening. There are a lot of factors that affect that. The hormones like serotonin, endorphin, all these factors also affect how your study experience is going to be. We are going to understand how those things affect us, how the brain are made to study, how we capture things differently, and we are going to discuss all of that. But most importantly, we are also going to discuss about the techniques. There are many active learning techniques that we need to understand. There are inquiry-based learning. There are active recall techniques that we need to understand. There are Pomodoro techniques where you have to understand your energy levels are going to be different at different level or at a different period of time. In fact, if you study for a longer period of time, in between those long periods, you have to take a small breaks. We are going to discuss all of that in the upcoming videos. So make sure you are connected to us and make sure you comment down all the queries that you have related to study so that we could help you. And finally, if I had to explain or summarize what all this playlist is all about, then it would be making studying a game, making studying fun, so that you will not need external motivation or someone else to tell you how to study or someone else to tell you that you need to study. Why should anybody else tell you you should need to study? If studying is important to you, if that is all that you want, then you should be able to do it all by yourself with maximum effort and maximum results. If you have any queries on how to study or any things that are making your study experience difficult, then please let us know in the comment box below. And wishing you all a very beautiful life.